Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm going to finish this off with chapter two of setting up my M1 Max Mac Studio. I got the basic model, so that's 32 gigs RAM with 512 512 gigabyte SSD with the 10 core CPU, 24 core GPU. And I have hooked up 5 cameras with this setup. So I still have my Mac Mini 2018, but I have a 4K monitor set up in portrait mode where I can view things like on the internet or something like that, or even have a teleprompter speech for a video now that I can view, and it's right next to the camera, so I can start reading and still look at the camera and see my notes and then continue on. But I'll show you a side view of it. But this is the Z5, so I'm going to show you a new setup that I've tried, and it might be helpful on, let's say, overhead shots when you're opening up packages. I didn't have a framework or anything to hang a camera, so I tried a different setup. So here is my Z7 II hooked up to another Ecamm Live, Elgato Ecamm 4K, USB, well, I call it, I guess, a USB cam. But there's the box where the Mac Studio came in, and as you can see on the upper right, it's a Z7 II. It's an overview camera or overhead camera. It's the 14 to 30 f4.5 FX full frame lens, and it's just powered by the USB-C. I will be getting a dummy battery for it, but as you can see, I can do a close-in shot right here of the product. We'll go back to the widescreen, and I can turn it around. And then you can see the back of the Mac Studio. So this is just the box. And I'm just going to show you how I set up this overhead zoom. You don't have to pay a lot of money. You just use your tripod. And if you have a good tripod, then you can do straight up and down. I got this one from Best Buy. And it's the, what is it? The Joby tripod. I've done another video on this this stand, and it's excellent. So it has bubble sensors or levelers, which I look at, and right now I'm looking straight through. The only problem is you see this little shadow with my overhead lights. It's hitting the camera, so you see a shadow, and that's kind of annoying. So this is what I do to remove the shadow. I turn off the darn light. But then I got another light to show it, so I'm going to show it through this with the, let's see, well, that's supposed to be the Z7 II, but I got on the Z6 II for some reason. Yep. Okay. So let me change this. I got the wrong camera on here, folks. Give me a break. Let's see. I've tried this. Let's try. Is it number 2? Nope. Is it number 3? Yep, that's it. Okay. And then what I'll do is this. I'm going to unlock it because I got the wrong one on here. Let's see if I have, yep, I have the other one. Oh, outstanding. Okay, but the only thing, and I'm showing you how I'm editing real quick, I got the 40 millimeter. And it's the 2.8. Okay, that's better. That's corrected. So anyway, you can see another view, but it's not quite overhead. But if I go to this one, there's the overhead. And that helps for unboxing. So, let's say I want to open this up. Yeah, okay. So if I want to open up a product, I just go here. I open up the box. And then, ta-da! Move this lens away. There we go. And this is the proper way of showing stuff. And then of course, you know, the neat packaging. There's my mouse. And here's my keyboard. So all this I bought with the Mac Studio. Close it up. And as you can see, right out the range of the Mac Studio. I'll put this here. And just to show you, whoops, sorry about that. Just to show you, I'm going to go to the Sony a6100, and now you can see how it's set up. So I have the short end right here. I have it long end, so it fit down on the floor. And I got the tripod locks on these so it doesn't move. And then as you can see, and if I get a closer shot, maybe you can see it. May have to move the camera. And let me focus that a little bit. Oh, yeah, let me go back here. Yeah, it's focusing on me, that's why. It's automatic. There we go. Okay, so now it's focused on the camera. I got it straight down. So it's a pretty good height. I think it's an outstanding way to have an overhead without paying much money for it. I think I paid something like $45 for the tripod from Best Buy. And it was a great deal. It might have been $99. I can't remember. But it was on sale. When you buy stuff from Best Buy, you get deals, you know, discounts and stuff. So it didn't cost me much. And so I got the Z7 II on that, trying out that camera. So I thought this might help on the studio. And then, of course, if I go to my, let's see. Oh, wrong cameras. So on the ZFC, it's my puppy cam. So I think it's the 4. No, it's camera number 5. Yep, it is. So there's Wanda, right on time. Let's get a zoom up on here. So, okay. That's good. Zoom and pan. Get a real close-up shot. And bring her there. Ta-da! Wanda! Wanda! Yeah, I'm trying to get her focused. And, you know, she's all black. I think I may have the colors wrong. I'm not sure. But anyway, there she is. And I'm trying to get a wide view, so I may have to go through the Z6 II just to show this setup over here. And what I'll do is the 40mm is excellent. So I'll do it this way. Okay. Yep, that should work. There we go, everything's in focus. So, you can see how I can turn the cameras real easily to view different parts. So, now you see me. This is the 40mm f2. It's not the 2.8. I got to correct that. I can't believe I did that. There we go. Save. I gotta unlock it because I got these borders where it should fit. There we go. Locked it in. All right. So this is a clear lens. This is sharp. I'm using the G Master on the A6100. And that's a pretty good clear lens too, but I don't know what it's focusing on. Let's see, let's do this again. I think I got it on autofocus. Okay. Doesn't know what to focus on. Of course, it would help if I got out of the... Wait a second, there we go. Now it's focused a little bit. And then I can move it up. Hopefully. Nope. It's already up. I'll just have to raise it. But anyway, that's just shows you what I can do. And then I can get a wider shot, which is much better. There we go. So there's a wider shot. And so this is my PC. I got two PCs, one for the 4K monitor up there and one for my 4K monitor there. So that's a 4K TV. And the way I have it set up is drawers for my stuff, USB, power adapters or surge protectors, and then HDMI cables and stuff like that. I like organization. You can't see it right here, but I got these tripod bags to keep the dogs and the cat from playing with the any loose wires and stuff. Plus it hides it, makes it look clean. And let's see, I guess I can turn the light back on so I can have better contrast. There you go. So this part 2 is basically no benchmarks. The M1 won't run all the programs, and I'm not going to use it for gaming. I'm just going to use it for video editing and eCam. And it's a great choice. So if I go back here to the Z6 II, you can't see it, but this is a laptop stand. It matches with the keyboard and partly with the which you can't see, which I'm going to move shortly. So I'm going to move my coffee. I'm going to move the stand, and I usually have it set up right here just to show you how I like to have everything nice and neat. So I'll put it here, put it against the wall. I have to move this back a little bit. There we go. So I have a speaker there, THS Logitech speakers for my Mac Mini. And so this is the computer. This is my Mac Mini, 2018 with 64 gigs of RAM, which has served me with most of my Ecamm recordings. This is the external 4 terabyte drive. I'm going to have to get me another one to back up this, or I'll just swap it in between these two. And as you can see, I like organization. So if I go up here to zoom, this might give you a better shot of what I'm dealing with. So you can see I have it right here. I could have placed it here, but I figured this is a better spot. So there's my Lumix camera. I have, where's the other camera? Oh, right up here. That's my RX100, the A6100. If I scroll a little bit over here, you can see the Z5. There's the A6100 there. You got a better shot of it. There we go. So these shelves I made from, basically I took off part of the table. So this leaf opens up, this two right here, I can close it down. So I took one off of here and I had another table and I made these shelves. And so that's part of the, I have my lenses right here. And then if you look at the Sony A6100, you'll see another lens over here right next to the laser printer, where I have my turntable on, which I review products also. So I got my Mac Studio set up. It's running great. It doesn't overheat. I got the Mac fan control. It's running at 44 degrees Celsius. The difference between this and my Mac Mini 2018 is that the Mac Mini would get to 52 to 55 degrees Celsius when I'm viewing with just 4 cameras. I got 5 cameras working right now, and it's only running at 42 degrees Celsius. That's the difference. The bigger the case, the cooler the processor stays, and I'm impressed. So I got 2 USB 4 ports left in the back. I have 2 cameras hooked up to my LG ultrafine camera. Now let me go here. All right. So right here, I got 2 hooked up Ecamm. So one is for the Z5. The other one is for the A6100. The other 2 cameras, because it needs more power, I hooked it up to the, 3 cameras, I should say. I hooked it up to the computer, the Mac Studio. So I have my ZFC, which I'll bring down here so you can see it, just the top part, ZFC. And then, of course, if I do 6100, the other 2 would be the Z7 or the Z6 II, which you'll see out there. And if I bring it closer, okay, so I don't know if it'll focus. Let me try auto. Yeah, not doing it. Doesn't know what to focus on. Well, anyway, let me try this. I can get the button. I got big fingers. There we go. All right, so let me try it again. Not focusing. Well, let me take off autofocus. Okay, now let's see. There we go. All right, so there's the Z7 II. And then, yeah, that's in focus too. So I'll leave it right there. So Z7 II, Z6 II on top of the Bluetooth speaker subwoofer. And then I also have that light where you can see the product a lot better. And remember, removing the shadow from your lights or from the camera, I just do that. So I have enough light and you can see the product. And it works out good. So the product is in the picture, and that's the only thing you see. Everything else is dark. Don't need to see that. The only thing you need to see is that little pretty girl right there, snoozing on Wanda. And then this is a farther shot. So I get a little light from where I have it located for the product table and stuff. And there's my setup. So it's working good. I have not done any settings with the camera colors. It's straight out of the box with Ecamm. This is just to show you how they are. Yeah, I've done, I think it's the saturation that I've did, and maybe a little gamma too. But if I'm looking at, yeah, it's the gamma and the saturation, maybe a little brightness here and there. A6100, it's just the saturation. And then the Z7 II is straight. A little saturation also. So that's good. So on the Z5, if I would just do this, the saturation, I might look a little bit normal now if I put it at 10. So you see, this is the way I look. And it looks lifelike. And I love this lens right here, the 28mm f2.8. I love the 40mm f2. No, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, I lost the that. Let's see. Z6 II has the 40mm. Yep. So this one, and you see. Okay, let me add the text again. I think I deleted it by accident. And if I bring this back, the type on. Let's see. Okay. I'm writing the text, so it's, put this at 18. So it's the Nikon Z7 II. Shift Enter. I'm going to put it at 13 now on the text. I'll put overhead shot, or view I should say. All right. Okay, that is supposed to be 18. I'm messing up. Okay, 18. Shift Enter, 13. Okay, now I got it. No. 18. Oh, come on. It's messing up. Let's see. Let me pause this real quick. Okay, sorry about that, but I got that corrected now. So hopefully that'll stay like that for the next video. Anyway, scrolling down with all the different cameras. There she is. Sound asleep. Z62. Move this back to... let's look at that. That's kind of a cool shot. And of course, here's the Z5. So, hope you enjoy this video. It's nothing about benchmarks and stuff. It's just everything is running fine. I'm trying to decide if I should get a movie editor program. You know, like beginning, ending. I haven't done anything on what I'm going to call my videos and stuff. I just have it under my name. So I don't have anything set up there. I might try some software for an entrance and then an exit on my videos. But I'm not much into it. I just like, you see the videos, it comes on. I don't show any of the glamour stuff, whatever. If I make a mistake, you see that also. I like it to keep it real, live, and it'll show you the mistakes that people go through, and it'll help them choose to do video editing where you remove all the bad parts, and if mine messes up too much, I just redo the video. So it's also give you a little food of the thought of, well, maybe I should invest in a video editor so that I don't have to reshoot it. But it's a lot of work into that also. So I let Ecamm Live do everything. I can put in the headers and I can cover it up and write on a new subject to say, no, this is what I'm going to talk about or whatever. But I just do things on the fly. Anyway, like I said, I hope you like this video. Hope you like the... hope it was helpful on showing the tripod on how you can have an overhead shot without paying any extra money. And it's neat. The Mac Studio Part 2 is a fantastic computer. Runs cool, quiet. SD card I love. I got 2 USBs in the front for my CF Express caddy. So everything's in front. I still got 2 extra ports in the back that I can plug into. I only have 1 USB dock built in or plugged into the back. I'm not using any Wi-Fi or anything. I'm using the network connected to this. On the Mac Mini, I took off the network and I just plugged in the Wi-Fi. And it's just as fast. Of course, it's right next to the router too, but you know, it's excellent. So I'm happy with this setup. Hope you enjoyed this review. It may be not what you're looking for, but it's just a different perspective. There's a lot of other people that do the benchmarks and stuff. Me, I needed the extra ports. It runs cooler. It's running 5 cameras without a hiccup. And I think it came out at the right time. Apple, thumbs up for me. You do a great job. I think you do a much better job than the PC world is doing right now, especially for live streaming. And so if you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe, write a comment. Any suggestions on videos to do? I still have to do the shootout between the APS-C and my Z7 for the long-range lenses. See if you can tell the difference between, you know, Well, you probably could by looking at the photographs, but I'm going to try to fool you a little bit. So I'll have the pictures at the same size, but you have to tell me if it's like a higher megapixel video or picture compared to a lower megapixel picture. So that's coming next. Thank you for tagging along, and as always, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, I'll see you then. Let's end this. Oh, wrong one. There you go. That's the way to end the videos. Okay, until next time. Bye, folks.